Let's beat Maliketh. When learning a new boss's moveset, I recommend light armor, damage negating talismans, and a physic tier. That way you don't die in one hit, and here are some examples here. This is New King 3. Starting with the moveset, he normally starts with a stab, and this can have several different variations and add-on. The most common being this little rock sling you can just roll right into or away from that. Sometimes he'll just swing repeatedly at you. I've seen him do it 4 or 5 times. Most times I did notice a pause after the 3rd strike, but again you can dodge into or away. Another easy one to spot, he hops to the side before slashing. The hardest one to find is this double slash because he can do it backing up or standing still. He can even do it more than once in a row, and it's really fast. But I find if you stay up close to him, you dodge it a lot easier. If you see him reach upwards with one arm after a couple of swipes, he's going to do a ground attack. Sometimes it does not have an AoE follow-up, but sometimes it does, and it can look like this. This one you can dodge either by just backing away and seeing where the patterns are, by rolling, or by jumping. If you get hit by the actual attack before the AoE, stay and then roll. He can also use a more precise AoE that's not so big. When he does this, he rotates his arm towards you before he lets it go. This one can be dodged in the same way, either by rolling into it, which I find most comfortable, or by jumping. If you see him put his weapon in his mouth and then stand up, he's going to do an even bigger AoE, but don't worry, it's easy to dodge. It shows you where it is, and then it goes up, but it does come back down, so be careful. Next is this really long wind-up slash attack, so this is the easiest thing to dodge ever. Most of the time you don't even need to dodge, just get right up close to him or behind him. The hard one to dodge is this little swirl ballerina move, but just roll away from him. Now for the rocks. He has several different rock attacks, this one being the most common. Before he does this, he always grabs his chest. You can roll towards or away. This one has a bit of a longer wind-up, but it's still the same thing. And this one is a big boulder. You can just dodge forward or to the sides, but try not to dodge backwards because it might hit you. And those are all of the moves that I saw for his first phase. So once you practice some more, it could look something like this. Once you're comfortable with the moveset, you can try and add a weapon. Moving on to Maliketh's second phase. He almost always starts with a slash and stab. Don't worry, just roll towards him. Sometimes he'll add a follow-up attack like Destined Death. For this one you want to run away or behind, but you recognize it by this little slow swing around. Another follow-up attack he has is to jump on a column, and he can do one of 2 moves from the column. One variant is a simple jump attack with a ground AoE. Unfortunately, I couldn't figure out the timing for this one. Everyone struggles with something, I guess. But the other variant he might do is Blade of Death, in which he will only fire 1 ring towards you. It's pretty easy to dodge. Some more ground attacks are this little swoopy slash, which you just roll towards his legs. Always try to roll towards his legs because the sword is very long, and if the tip hits you, then you will be marked for death. He also has an overhead slash, another side swipe, a spin attack that I only saw him do once, so I didn't get the opportunity to try again, and an overhead version of that twirl attack that I did get to try, but missed. He also has a 1-slash version of that same attack that is much easier to time, and he has a full-on version of his Destined Death Ash of War, and this one you would dodge the same way as before, and you also recognize it the same way. He also has an attack that kind of reminds me of Mesmer's spear attack, where he goes in different directions and all you have to do is dodge forward. By the same thing here, ignore both of the 2 rings and just dodge straight forward. For aerial attacks, he has Destined Death, which he may fire once, or he may fire 4 times with a follow-up attack. For the follow-up attack, dodge to him. And here's another look at that. If he starts the Destined Death attack from the ground, he's not going to do that same follow-up, he's going to do a ground attack. You can parry this, but I couldn't figure that out, so yeah. Jump attacks happen very often. The most simple one is just a jump with a little explosion after. All you do is dodge when he lands, and then just keep backing away. But he can go into his disgusting death thing, which he'll just stand there a little bit longer before he does it. This one I couldn't figure out how to dodge either. Seemed like no matter how far I ran, it still hit me. But those were all of the moves that I saw from Maliketh and Gurranq. I hope that by slowing them down, you see where you might need to dodge, and I hope this helped you. Thank you for watching and have a good day.